Okay, so, picture this for a moment. Maybe it's a lazy Sunday morning, and you're flipping through the news, either the crisp pages of a newspaper or scrolling through the latest headlines on your tablet. You're not really expecting anything out of the ordinary, just the usual updates and stories. But then, out of nowhere, a headline jumps out at you. Local hobbyist builds ship inside a bottle. You pause, eyebrows raised, and think, wait, how is that even possible? It sounds like something out of a magician's act, or a puzzle that can't be solved. The idea of fitting an entire detailed ship inside a glass bottle seems almost unreal, like a trick of the eye or a feat reserved for master craftsmen. Well, here's the thing. Today, I'm gonna show you exactly how you can pull off this seemingly impossible task yourself. No smoke and mirrors, no sleight of hand, just a bit of patience, a steady hand, and a willingness to learn something new. Whether you're a seasoned DIY enthusiast or just looking for a fun, challenging project to try, building a ship in a bottle is a rewarding experience that anyone can tackle with the right approach. Building a ship in a bottle is one of those classic, almost legendary DIY projects that has fascinated people for generations. It's a blend of art, engineering, and a little bit of magic, or at least it feels that way when you see the finished product. The process is all about precision, careful planning, and a dash of creativity. You'll be working with tiny parts, delicate tools, and of course, the iconic glass bottle that will showcase your miniature masterpiece. It's a test of patience and skill, but also a chance to express your creativity in a truly unique way. At first glance, it might look downright impossible. How do you get a fully rigged ship, with its masts and sails, through the narrow neck of a bottle? But trust me, with a bit of practice and the right techniques, you'll soon discover that it's not only possible, but incredibly satisfying. The first time you complete your own ship in a bottle, you'll feel a real sense of accomplishment. And don't worry if your first attempt isn't perfect. Like any craft, it gets easier and more enjoyable the more you practice. Each try teaches you something new, and before long, you'll be impressing friends and family with your handiwork. So, if you're ready to take on a project that's equal parts challenging and rewarding, let's get started. Gather your materials, a clear glass bottle, a miniature ship kit, or your own handmade model, some specialized tools, and a bit of glue. Set up your workspace, take a deep breath, and get ready to dive into the fascinating world of ship-in-a-bottle building. In the next steps, I'll walk you through everything you need to know, from preparing your ship to the final satisfying moment when it stands proudly inside its glass home. Let's begin this creative journey together. To get the ship inside the bottle, fold the masts flat so they fit inside. Once the ship is carefully positioned inside the bottle, it's time for the most magical part of the process. Gently, with steady hands, begin to tug the thin strings attached to each mast and sail. As you pull, watch closely as the masts slowly rise upright, one by one, unfolding like a delicate dance. The sails follow, unfurling gracefully and lining up perfectly, settling into their final positions. This moment is both tense and rewarding, as the ship transforms from a collapsed bundle into a proud vessel, standing tall inside its glass home, ready for display. Using delicate tweezers and slender sticks, you carefully attach each piece of rigging, threading the fine lines through tiny holes. Every movement requires patience and precision. You gently shift the sails, making sure they catch the light just right, adjusting and readjusting, until every rope and knot is perfectly in place, creating a miniature masterpiece inside the bottle. Then you carefully trim the strings, sealing the bottle shut.